Hey YouTube, today I got my updated Heroic Challenger deck. I haven't updated this deck in a long time. I decided to include some of the new cards from the Number Hunters. They got a couple of them. So the ones that I pulled are the ones that I've added to the deck. And I think I also added a couple more from different sets, but we'll show them here. So to start off, 2 Heroic Challenger Ambush Soldier. This is a secret rare from Number Hunters for the Heroic Challengers. It's pretty decent, but I think really 2 is enough. And I luckily only have pulled 2. Next, 3 Heroic Challenger Clasp Sword. I pulled 3 of him. I'm just trying him out. He's also from Number Hunters. And so far, it just gives them a little bit more variety, other than your typical level 4 Heroic Challenger. And then, speaking of the level 4s, 3 Heroic Challenger Double Lance. This is still one of the best ones, or one of the best Heroic Challengers. It's one of the original ones from Return of the Duelist, and he's still a really good card. Also, also a pretty decent one, Heroic Challenger Extra Sword. He's from Abyss Rising. He's also really good. He's mainly used for Xyz summoning. This deck, contrary to Fabled and Synchro-based decks, this is the complete opposite. This is really about Xyz summoning. And then to help get more monsters on the field in one turn for Xyz overlays, triple Goblindbergh. It's just a pretty good warrior. Pretty much replaced Marauding Captain because it makes Xyz summoning a lot more consistent. And then 2 Heroic Challenger Spartan. He's okay. I just kept 2 of him in. And 3 Heroic Challenger Swordshield. This is, I want to say this is like honest, but it's not. It's kind of like a defensive card that it just protects your heroic from dying that turn. So yeah, those are the monsters. On the spells, I'm trying out Rank Up Magic Barian's Force in here. So I can play around with different ranks of Xyz monsters, since this deck does excel. I found that it excels at Xyz summoning, so you can run like the Utopia stuff in here. And then 1 Swords of Being Light because it's warrior based. So this is just a good card overall. Especially since people seem to not main MST that much anymore, or they just run like 1 copy of it. So they hate to have to deal with the swords card. 2 Stoic Challenge. This is another card from Number Hunters, and it's a pretty good support card for Xyz monsters. So I'm testing it out in this deck. And then 1 Xyz Revenge. This one was from, I believe, Lord Attacking Galaxy, and I'm just trying it out. Since I'm trying to make Heroic Challengers excel more at what they do, and what they really do is Xyz summoning, so you want to focus on supporting the Xyz monsters once you get them out. So 1 Shard of Greed, it's just another card I'm just trying out. I pulled it from Battle Pack. And then some more familiar ones, Lightning Vortex, Reinforcement of the Army, Warrior Returning Alive. Those are pretty much very good warrior support cards, especially Reinforcement of the Army. And then 3 Heroic Chance. This card allows the deck to have OTK capabilities, so that's pretty good at 3. So those are the spells. For the traps, 1 Magic Cylinder, just as a good tech card. I just want to try it out. I like to change up the trap cards. I don't like it how every single deck tends to run Mirror Force and all the same generic stuff all the time, so I just tried this out. Since the deck does focus on OTKing, this can allow the opponent to kill themselves. 1 Nitwit Outwit. 1 Call the Haunted. Oh, actually, no, 2 Call the Haunted. Because it's OTK based, you want to try to keep a monster on the field at least. So you don't want to ever have an open field with this deck. That's why Swords is in here if you have to stall to set up your play on the next turn. And then Trap Stun when you're going to go for that OTK. 2 Heroic Retribution Sword. It's a decent support card for them. 1 Divine Wrath. A lot of people are probably wondering, why is this in here? I just put it in here just because I wanted to put it in here. Stops basically all effect monsters and destroys them from using their effect. So it's really good. I always think of this stopping like Black Luster Soldier or Dark Arm Dragon or something big. You usually want to use this on something big. And then the huge revolution is over. You could run Starlight Road. This one is better because they can't use Warning against it, and there's no reason for the deck to be running Stardust Dragon because there's not enough space. And then 1/7 Tools of the Bandit, similar to Trap Stun. This deck has trouble with trap cards because it's OTK focused and big summoning focus, so you don't want those trap cards to mess you up. So that's the main deck. For the extra deck, because I do have those new level 1s like Ambush Soldier and Clasp Sword, because of these guys, there's 3 of him and 2 of him in here. I'm running Slacker Magician, just trying out. It's a pretty good stall card. So that's the only rank 1. Everything else is going to be rank 4 or greater. So we have 1 Gagaga Cowboy, 1 number 50 Blackship of Corn, 1 Zubaba General, this is my Shonen Jump one. 2 Heroic Champion Excalibur, so this is one of their more themed heroic ones, so he works with the heroic support cards. 1 Heroic Champion Gandiva, 1 Heroic Champion Kusanagi, just to run more heroic stuff. 1 Maestroke the Symphony Djinn, still a very good utility Xyz monster. He can get you out of a bunch of bad situations. 1 Steelstorm Roach, because he's pretty good. 2 Utopia, number 39 Utopia, and then because of Barian's Force, I'm running the other Utopia stuff. So in addition to this Utopia, I do have the C39, but then I also do have C39 Utopia Ray Victory and number C39 Utopia Ray V. So this one is from this year's starter deck, and this one is from Judgment of the Light. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. So this is pretty much a warrior deck that I'm running at the moment. I do have Noble Knights, but I'm still making a couple of changes to them. So I'll probably post them at another time. As always guys, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks.